Hello, everybody. Welcome back, loves. Welcome to Tarot Talk Live. My name is Catherine, and we are about to get into some conspiracy theory, okay? And this one is a bit of a special episode. We're not looking at necessarily. Individuals or people that we're aware of or situations that we're aware of. We're looking at those that we aren't quite aware of or we don't really fully have a grasp on things. Okay. And what is that about? Well, UFOs. Okay. As some of you probably already see in the thumbnail, we are getting ready to get into some specifics here. So, I have been seeing a lot about UFOs, UFO sightings, things that I watch on Netflix, a combination of things between Netflix and YouTube. And oh my gosh, there's all this information about UFOs and UAPs and sightings and things that happen in specific locations. I want to know, like, what is it about these specific locations, right, that the UFOs are so interested in? I mean, there's got to be, is it because of the water, right? Is it because of the water that these locations are near, or even at? What is it? Is it perhaps places where they have specific resources that maybe belong to them and they're protecting in these locations? What is it that's going on here? um you know and why do they keep going back to these same locations? Why do you keep seeing them over and over? I see the area out in Utah, in Arizona, in Nevada, those areas along the Midwest kind of section, and not necessarily all by water, but a lot of them located by bodies of water or areas of the actual desert locations, okay, that are very, very, very remote. Some of them that have been specifically known to have research locations that look into these UFOs or materials that may have been collected at these sighting locations. I don't know. There's things that I don't know. I'm just a regular, jugular person that has always had an interest in UFOs and things of that nature. And so I'm just, now that I have also been enlightened into other things, would like to combine those questions and see what we can get out of the tarot messages. You know what I mean? So I'm going to combine the two. I've done it before, and we're going to do it again. I don't know what is going to come out. This is for entertainment purposes only, purely. I hope this is entertaining for you. But let's just see what we get here, you guys. So I do have a few questions that I have lined up here. So we want to start off with, why are there these hot spots, right? Why? Why did the UFOs come to specific locations? Okay, so I'm just going to look. So this is different, that we're going into our community deck, but we're going to do that. I don't know. I want to see what we have that comes out here. Why are there UFO hotspots here? So I got two. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So it says, take me with you. So you think of going somewhere or someone's going somewhere, you want to go where this person is going. And then fall. And it's in the reverse. So if you think of falling in the reverse, you think of someone who's going up, perhaps, maybe not falling, but floating or going up. And we have take me with you. I'm just listen. There have been reports that people have seen these structures or UFOs, and they will have encounters where they are beamed up by like this force, this light force. They have been beamed up into this craft and taken away and brought back. Now, listen, Linda. I'm just getting started. Like, literally, that was the first question. And that is really all that I can really get from that. What do you guys think about this? I don't know, but we're going to pull some more oracle just to see what we get here. I'm very interested. So let's see. Let's go to the cosmos. There we go. Let's just see what comes out. I'm curious. Why are these UFOs coming back to these same locations or locations that they have been to before? Why are they coming back? Or there's energy of them coming back to similar locations or the same area, hotspots where you see a lot of these sightings in specific areas. Why these areas? Why do these hotspots exist? Okay. See through the perfectly purple lens of your galactic destiny. Oh my gosh. See through the perfectly purple lens of your galactic destiny. Purple is also a color of that means royal or divine. It represents royalty. Of your galactic destiny. It's almost like seeing through the perfectly purple lens of your galactic destiny. It's like wanting to see. It's almost like this is their destiny. It's almost like, y'all, and I keep getting it, almost like when you map out a place that is brand new, you're marking it because you have intentions on coming back. It's almost like laying claim. Then it says, allow your work to become your art. So, what I will tell you in these places where these sightings are, you also see a lot of features that have been imprinted into the actual geography, the land, okay? Whether it's form of mounds, whether it's the formation of these raised areas of the ground, again, kind of a mound structure, worm-like looking structures, sunspots, or what do you call them? Circles, crop circles. You guys, listen, allow your work to become your art and the purple lens of your galactic destiny. Seeing through the perfectly purple lens. They are going back to, I feel there's an energy of these UFOs coming back to these same locations where they have mapped out previously as a sort of this is like a geography, this is like an indication of, okay, this is where we've been before, and perhaps nothing happened, so it was kind of designated as a safe space, right? Seriously, where they know that very few people are, perhaps, and they're mapping out their destiny, what is going to be a future encounter. And they could be taking people from these locations and then dropping them back off. Listen, this is just me. Look at this underneath the deck and you tell me what you think. There are no wrong turns. This is a map. Do you see this? This is an indication of having to go through a lot of different twists and turns and loops to get to a specific place and not wanting to go the wrong way. Then it says you are perfectly in. Again, number 34, which is 7. And then we have number 23. 2 and 3 is 5. And we have 3 here. 27, which is 9. So this is an energy of not wanting to go in the wrong direction and wanting to make sure you end up in the same location as previous. Now, there could also be a reason. Something could have fallen, and there's an indication of someone may or something may have been left behind that they want to retrieve in this specific location. There could be that as well. But that's interesting, you guys. That is interesting that that's coming out. So you want to take a look at the tarot messages just to see what we get? I'm going to look at this deck. Why are these UFO hotspots where they are? So that's the world. Okay. So this is all about travel. This is all about travel, folks. The world. Do you see what just popped out? First card out. This is all about traveling. And a cycle of travel, meaning that this is repetitive or this is something that has happened before. Also, wanting to get to your destination. So, like I say, a map of sorts. Okay. And we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse and the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Interesting. We're going to go ahead and take reversals here. Now, this also talks about losing steam. right? Because when the Ace of Wands is in the upright, it's building up steam, right? When you're losing steam, you're getting to the end of your journey, is what I'm gleaning from this. With the Queen of Swords in the reverse, this is all about some poor communication, or not being able to really communicate with the source, okay, where you're traveling from, perhaps. And perhaps there's a need to have certain markers to know that this is the location, because there's a certain lack of communication from wherever they're mapping the satellites. I don't know. So there's an indication of some assistance or building up some sort of a map. Okay, we have the Three of Wands here. So again, this is all about momentum, right? Momentum, movement. Okay, this is again about traveling. This is all about getting from one point and actually moving towards your next destination, right? You're moving forward. And we have the Eight of Wands. See, all about movement. And this is all about sudden speed. This talks about speed. So this has to do, I think, with propulsion. We have the King of Wands here, which is the ultimate mover, right? This is the one things into action. This is all about your vision and being able to see where you're going, knowing ahead of time where you're going to end up. So, this is all about being prepared and also not wanting to run into a situation with that Queen of Swords in the reverse that they're caught off guard. Do you see what I'm saying? Because they don't want to be in a situation where they're seen, right? Or expected even. But this is I guess there's the energy of they feel safe. Okay, this is a safe spot. Hot spots are where they consider safe zones. Now, why do UFOs? Oh no, we basically did that. Okay. Oh, so the next one is much deeper, and we're going to see what comes out. We're going to look here. We're going to start here. Are there portals that exist, right, in these particular hotspots that allow for these UFOs to travel in and out of, right? Is there anything in these particular hotspots that allow for these craft to travel through? You know what I mean? Wormholes, portals, openings, whatever you want to call it. Doorways. Let's see what we get here. Are there portals that exist in these hotspots that allow for these UFOs to travel in and out? Okay. Are there portals that exist that allow for these UFOs to travel in and out? Look at this. Look at it. There's a portal. Do you see that? This represents a portal. And it literally says 3, 2, 1, jump. Hello. And then we're going through a triangle, which also can represent a portal. Look at this. 3, 2, 1, blast off. Do you see this? I mean, and then it says befriend your fear monster. Did you look at that? And what do you see on here? Portals. Portals. There are portals here. Y'all, I'm not even kidding. And there are not portals on every single card here. I'm going through the deck just to clarify that. There's a portal on this one, but there's not a portal on every single card. There's one there, but there isn't one on this one. There's not one on this one. Do you see what I'm saying? There's one here, but there's not one on every card. But the fact that two came out with pure distinct portals, and then we have 3, 2, 1 jump. Literally, I didn't expect this. I didn't expect it. I was not expecting that, y'all. Look at this, y'all. Under the deck, y'all. I kid you not. Say yes to your open door. Didn't I just say an open door or a way in and out? Okay. And it says yes. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Number 22, Master Builder number. Wow. 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 This is epic, you guys. Oh, I'm in love with this episode already. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, you guys. Please make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. I'm going to be doing lots of fun giveaways once we get to 100 subscribers. I'm going to start going live and taking your questions, interactive. We're going to have call-in sessions. You guys will be able to link in. We're going to have lots of fun, you guys, but we need to get to 100 subscribers. I want you guys active and doing your thing. So please hit those like buttons. It will help to grow this channel. All right. Say yes to the open door. There are portals here. There's an open door. I mean, we don't need to keep going, but we will. Let's go ahead and look at a different deck here just to see. And then we'll look at the tarot. So are there portals that exist in these hotspots, right? That allow, okay, that one wanted to come out, that allow for these UFOs to travel in and out of, y'all. Okay. So we got time, winter, and then we have clarity. Okay. Truth comes out, seeing things clearly. Solid proof, right? In the winter time, clarity. So it could be that the winter time is a time where you are able to clearly see these things happening. All you have to do is look. And I have seen many episodes on Skinwalker Ranch is one of them. And I'm telling you right now, I have seen the portals. I've seen them with my eyes. I've seen things going in and out of these portals, and I've never ever seen anything like this in my life. And it's proof. It's solid proof, y'all. It's scientific proof. It cannot be debunked. You know what I mean? So perhaps that is what is happening here. Okay. So social, outgoing, you guys, adventurous, spontaneous, yes, never home, right? Meeting new people. And then it says peace, surrendering to the divine, shadow work, closure. So we have outgoing, meeting new people. So like an opening and closing. I'm not even kidding you guys. It's like a quiet way of coming into our atmosphere without people knowing. Wow. 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 Let's look at the tarot messages here. Are there portals that exist? Okay. First card out, we have the Queen of Pentacles here. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles is all about nurturing, right? Ooh. Queen of Pentacles is about nurturing, comfort, being at home, perhaps. Too many cards came out there. I'm not going to take all of this. Let's see what else we have here. Look at this. So we have the moon. The moon. Okay. Interesting. And you think of the Queen of Pentacles almost like a guide, the nurturer, the guide. Your mother is the one who guides you, right? And the moon is used as a guide through these portals. That has to be it. What else comes out here? The Page of Swords. The Page of Swords represents an indirect way of getting a message through, right? Or getting, or indirect form of communication. Indirect form of communication. And this is an indirect way of getting through from one space and time to another. Interesting. Now, let's move on. Is there a specific, because this has just piqued my interest from being a fan of Skinwalker Ranch. I've mentioned it, I'm mentioning it again. Is there a specific distance or frequency away from Earth's surface that these UFOs or UAPs are entering and exiting from? Is it a specific distance? I don't know. Is there a specific distance? And we're going to go straight to the tarot here, because I just want to look at the numbers here that come up. Is there a specific distance or a frequency? So we have the number 7 here, and it's the 7 of Swords. So I'm getting secret, something. I'm getting something secret. Give me more, please. Okay. I'm not going to take that. So we have the 7 of Swords. And then we have Judgment here, which is number 20. And then we have the Hierophant, you guys. I'm not even kidding here. This judgment represents awakening. It also talks about reflection. A point of reflection. The 7 is all about hidden, not in plain sight. Okay? Not in plain sight. And the Hierophant is all about being elevated, right? So there's a place in elevation, not in plain sight, that is hidden from the naked eye, right? You have to have special telescopes, equipment in order to be able to see, okay, in order to reflect this. So you have to have certain radar equipment, sonar or radar equipment. So yes, I feel like there are specific frequencies and or elevations that are hidden to the naked eye in which these portals exist. You have to be tapping into these things. And so we're not doing that, but we're just asking and seeing what the energy is around that. And there it is, y'all. So that, you guys, let me know what you think in the comments about any of this. Did any of this intrigue you as it does me? I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, you guys. We will be back with more conspiracies just like this and more. But we've got some questions about some political tarot, and we'll be coming back with that coming up next. I love you guys, and I will see you back on the next conspiracy theory. All right. All my information and my other channels are in the description box below. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.